space.
Hello. So we've been working on the Coliseum, and like I said, they asked me to build a mob elevator, to bring some mobs to the surface for us to fight in gladiatorial games. So I've dug a little shaft about 24 or 25 blocks down, and I want to do it at least 24 because that's the mob exclusion zone. No mobs will spawn within 24 by 24 of you spherically. So I figured this is a good distance. Pretty much similar to my old mob trap, except this is a mob elevator and not a drowning trap. But I am going to cut canals for spawning pads, and the spawning pads, they'll fall directly into the canals and from the pads and go directly up the elevator. Make myself a little ladder here for now until I finish all the pads, and I can work on the elevator. It's going to be a 4-way elevator, and it's based off of a guy named Ethos design. If you check out his YouTube channel, it's Ethos Lab, E-T-H-O-S-L-A-B. He has a great Let's Play series for Minecraft. That guy is my fucking hero, because if anything can be built in Minecraft, he can build it. It's gonna be pretty cool. We've come up with an idea, actually 2 ideas. One, we don't want spiders to climb the walls of the arena and attack the spectators. That'd be bad. So we're gonna have a built-in spider separator to get them away from the other mobs, and we're gonna have a vertical junction up at the top, near the top, a little bit underground, and that's going to activate with pistons, and depending on what lever or switch we flip, it's either going to take the mobs to the killing chamber if we're not using the arena, and the other lever will open the release mechanism, which will release them directly into the gladiator pit. So I'm going to cut these spawning pads. Yeah, well, we are. Have our water here. And now, instead of pressure plates to stop the water, we would have a dead zone here. The mobs would like just stop for a minute before they kept going. He came up with something new. Now I always have to think about this. I'm never quite sure. Let's try it out, shall we? Now, new water source will go here. So we're using signs this time. I need signed her, I think. I believe so. And this needs to be like that. But I'm gonna close this up for right now. Assign her. And now we put stairs her. Okay, and the second water source for the next one should go above these stairs. Let's test that out. Yep, that looks good. That looks good. And remove these. And that should work. Let's try it out. So the mobs fall in here, they come down, they get washed over here. And perfect, they get washed right up the stairs. Alright, that's the way not to have any dead zones in your canal system. So I found out that junctions with this system are a little bit trickier. when you have the water flowing, since there are no dead zones, you're gonna have to have 3 streams all flowing together. It took me about 20 minutes to figure out how this works. It's actually really not that difficult. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, so let's say the mob falls in over there. We want it so when they fall in, they get pushed along, and they get pushed this way. Okay, cool. But on this side, look how the water currents get set up. And I get pushed back. Right? I'm going forward, then going back, so that's not going to work. So I came up with a solution here. It's actually kind of cool. All I gotta do is place one source water block, and there's stairs on every edge of this junction, by the way, and signs next to them. All I gotta do is place one source water block here. And here. Now watch what happens. I get pushed along just fine over here, and from this direction, pushed along just fine. No problems whatsoever. Pretty cool. If you're wondering why I didn't put 2 source blocks here, when I put a source block on this one as well, I ended up having a dead zone right here. I have enough water to show you guys. Yes, I do. I end up with a dead zone. Okay. You get a dead zone. Okay, I gotta put in the other one then. Some bare hydrodynamics up in here, man. Okay. You get a dead zone in these 2 blocks right here. I stop. You see? Because these 2 blocks are flowing this way. But if I take either of them out, it flows just fine. So that's how you do junctions with this. I'm gonna go to the other junction. So I get that out of the way, and then I can finish filling. Just wanted to update you guys on that, because that's a pretty important piece of info. If you're missing it, you're not going to be able to do this right. So yeah. This looks like a mess. But it works. Anyway, so the canals are done. And now what I need to do, or what I did rather, is build this glass elevator. Hi. I see you. Ooh. And you are dead. I don't know what the point of that was. Anyway, so this elevator will take them to the top. It's got to be out of glass, because that more efficiently pushes them up than on the other material. Same way we had it more efficiently pushing down in our other one. The key difference, I'll show you why later. So yeah, I've been sitting here trying to explain this stuff, and pardon me while I get rid of some crap so I can pick up the rest of this retard's loot. Oh my god, come on. Carrying like too many signs and all sorts of crap. I can just get rid of these. I don't need these. Anyway, I love Jolly Ranchers. The Motivator will take them up. It's out of glass, right? So now we have to join all the excuse me, the water canals into this central area, and that's really difficult. Number one, one problem is spiders tend to get clogged at the bottom. They don't seem to want to come up. And that was solved with these. And if you want a tutorial to build this, I suggest you check out Ethos Lab, ETHOS LAB. He has a tutorial on his 4-way mobivator. You can type that into YouTube, 4-way mobivator. Oh my gosh, you're trying again. Ooh. Okay, sorry about that. like I said, if you want a tutorial on how to build this, check out Ethos Lab. It would take way too long to explain this, and it's not really my design either. I really don't want to give a tutorial on a design that someone else came up with. You know, that's kind of gay. But basically, I don't know how far I got before it's interrupted. These diagonal streams are going to come out like this, and they're going to push mobs into the center, like so, and hold them there. That's for spiders, because spiders try to get out and climb and stuff, and they get clogged. So this will stop that. And with all these signs down here, this water is going to run in here like so, and my shovel broke. It's going to run in here like this, so it's going to bring them into the middle, more or less. And then these diagonal streams will hold them. Like this. No problem whatsoever. And these signs here are to give them air pockets right here so they can breathe, so they don't drown at the bottom, as well as directing the water flow. So it's a dual purpose, because we don't want the water to backfill this way, creating all sorts of weird streams. Yep, stuff like that. So I'm gonna stop this up. I'm sorry I can't do a better job explaining, but there are tutorials for this. I don't want to cover ground that's already been covered. Alright, now that we have this thing set up, I'm going to make an infinite water pool, so I'm going to need it. And I brought 8 buckets, I think, so I'm going to get them. Oh, it's in the far chest. Now for the first level, we have to get the signs right. We're going to need to put signs up this shaft for the reason of, well, on the bottom, we have to hold the water up from it falling down. Because that would suck. If I put it here, these signs will actually hold up some of it. I can put it right there, it won't fall down, but it will leak out the sides. So, I gotta put signs, like, I think here. And I think here. So now when I place this, yep. That's how it does. And that only has to be for the first level. That should work nicely. Yep. And I put that above the second sign. And I'll put one there. And the reason we have signs going up, firstly they need to be able to jump up into this water, else they won't swim up. And second, we're going to have to put signs further up to give them air pockets to breathe. We're going to have to alternate them. So, because if we just had, 4 signs sealing off one level, they would get there and they would stop. They wouldn't go any further. It's kind of like, it'd be like kind of like the top of the pool, basically. They would just stop swimming. So, now we're going to have to fill this whole thing up. Oh boy. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Because we have to fill this entire thing, not with just water, but solid source blocks the entire way up. Okay. So that's why I brought 8 buckets with me. And the reason I told you I explained to you how this is different than the drowning trap. Remember in the drowning trap I only had 4 source blocks total at the top. And what that does actually is push the mobs downward, because the rest of the water below those 4 blocks were all like falling water, basically. Same way like when you make a waterfall, those those blocks below the source blocks are falling down, so they're actually going to push the mobs down. That's what makes them drown in the trap. So, in this trap, we need to do the opposite. We need all of these to be source blocks so they can swim up. And that's how an elevator works. The first time I made one of these, I didn't put source blocks. And I was wondering why my mobs kept like drowning. They wouldn't even swim up to the past the bottom level there. So I'm gonna do all this, and I'll see you up top when I get there. Oh god. Okay, we got it about halfway filled. I'm gonna create an air pocket for them now. Really simple. Alternate signs. That's weird. My spacebar got stuck there for a second. Alternate signs. Just need 4, I think. You don't want them all straight, because then they would get here and they would stop. So this way they get, say, to here and they're like, oh, an air pocket. And if they get stuck here too long, they just move over here and keep going up. Kind of thing. Okay, just wanted to show you guys that. Almost done. Oh god, I'm knocking out the last of the torches. Oh, bear spiders! Ah. Alright, it's dark. Oh god. Oh my god. Wow. That sucked. But it works. Wow, this is looking really, really cool. This might be our first look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Anyway, up there, see that ringed platform? That's going to be a TNT cannon. Yes, one of my special projects, a TNT cannon to shoot at the mobs. Oh, I can't wait. Alright, now I have to build the junctions here. Okay. Okay, so we're standing on top of the elevator. I've corked it for now. So they're drowning. It's kind of funny, actually. This is going to be a junction, a two-way junction. The first, take them like this, and up. I'm going to make a second elevator here to bring them to the surface. Ooh, an egg. I like eggs as I can make cake. Cake is really good. It's actually not a lie. This is looking really nice. Anyway. The first junction will take them to that pit, which is the release pit, basically. And from there, they're released into the arena. The second junction will go where that ladder is. It will go this way, underneath this wall, and it will send them to a kill chamber. Now, they're actually kind of glitching through. That's kind of funny. Oh, actually, they're fucking hurting me. Wow. I might have to fix that later. Anyway, so this junction to the release, and over there to the kill chamber. And these junctions are going to be controlled... That's going to be a little tough, isn't it? I'm going to have to make these source blocks here instead of here. That's not a big problem. These junctions will be controlled by pistons. They will literally close up like a door right here. This is only going to be too high. So I'll have one piston below, one piston above, for a total of 4. And they will close this door with the throw of a lever, or close that door with the throw of a lever. And so we can send them into the arena with one lever, and into the kill chamber for another when we're not using the arena. So that's pretty cool. I think the way it will work, like I just said, with the pistons, there's going to be dead space here because the elevator is going to be these two pressure plates and where this ladder is. So they're going to come up right here, and this is going to be a wall right on this where these two water blocks are. That's going to be a wall, and this is going to be a wall here. So when I say I throw the switch to release them to the arena, this is going to open up and there's going to be dead space right here, but they're just going to walk straight into the stream after a few seconds because there's really nowhere else they can go. I can't think of a better way to do this. Unless I had another piston right here that would open up a block that would send out water that would push them, but I don't think that's necessary at all. I think it's a little overkill. Anyway, they'll be this will push them to right here into a second elevator which will take them up. And on the other side we're gonna have, I don't think I need an elevator on this side, I'm just gonna have this go straight to a lava blade kill room and drop the loot so we can collect on that. A decent amount of mobs are spawning. It's a 48 by 48. I'm getting maybe, I see about 9 mobs in there right now. I'm averaging anywhere between like 9 and 12 at a time, it seems. Maybe up to 20. Probably is a max. That's pretty good. My other one gets about 40 or 50 at any one time. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna work on this and fiddle around, see and get it exactly the way I want it, and we'll see what's up.